How generative AI works, a simple guide. Imagine having a super smart friend who is great at finishing your sentences. That is what generative AI does, but on a much bigger scale. Let us explore how it works. Generative AI starts by learning from examples. If it is learning to write, it reads thousands of books. For creating images, it studies millions of pictures. It is like a student cramming for a big test by reading every textbook in the library. As it goes through these examples, the AI notices patterns. It is similar to how you might recognize that most fairy tales begin with familiar phrases. The AI remembers these patterns and connects them into a huge web of ideas, like a giant game of connect the dots. When creating something new, the AI uses this web of ideas to figure out what is most likely to come next. If you start a sentence about a cat sitting, it knows the cat is more likely to be on a mat than on an airplane. Using this knowledge, the AI creates new content that is similar to its examples, but not exact copies. It is like a chef who has tasted many cakes and can now bake a unique one. The AI also improves with feedback, just like we learn from our mistakes. It can adjust its creations based on how well they are received, constantly fine-tuning its understanding. To better understand this process, think of generative AI like a DJ at a party. This DJ has listened to thousands of songs. That is the training data. They know what beats work well together. Those are the patterns. In their head, they have a huge music library. That is the web of ideas. When mixing, they choose the next track based on what usually sounds good after the current one. That is probability at work. They create new mixes that sound familiar yet unique. That is generation. Finally, they adjust their mixing based on the crowd reaction. That is feedback and improvement. Generative AI can create things incredibly fast: stories, music, images, even code. However, it is important to remember that it is based on patterns, not true understanding. It does not actually know what a cat is or why it sits on mats. This means it can sometimes produce things that do not make sense or are not factually correct. While it is a powerful tool, generative AI needs human creativity and wisdom to guide it and check its work. Think of it as a super smart assistant, not a replacement for human intelligence and creativity.